Now, we are clear with what a plane is. Now we have to understand what intersecting lines are. This is very simple, basic English. Now, what do you think intersecting lines are?
So when something joins.
Okay.
No, sir, when one line passes through another line, and when they just cross each other, and they both overlap each other, and when they just form one point, where they join, that is called an intersecting point.
Okay. Let me make a few corrections to what you guys have in your head. When I'm talking about intersecting lines, let me talk about another related thing called concurrent lines. Let's understand both together. I am taking two lines, okay, and they cut or intersect at one point, basically. That is, we have two lines. If I name this AB, assume it to be a line, okay, extending indefinitely. And if I name this CD, AB and CD are two lines which have a common point, say Q. Then AB and CD are called intersecting lines. Let's understand concurrent, because after which the concept will be clear. I take one line, I take two, I take three, I take four, I take five, I take six. This is the common point. All of you agree? Q. Name the lines whatever you want. A, B, C, D, E, F, whatever. When three or more lines pass through the same point, that is Q, such lines are said to be concurrent. Is the difference very clear? When I'm talking about intersecting.
Sir, can you repeat what is concurrent lines?
When I'm talking about intersecting lines, I am talking about two lines only which have a common point, that is Q. But when I'm talking about a concurrent line, I'm talking about three or more lines which pass through one common point. This is Q, and all these that I drew like tentacles are all lines, right? You see, all these lines pass through the same or the common point Q. Such lines are said to be concurrent lines. Is the difference very clear? When I'm talking about intersecting, I'm talking only about two lines. When I'm talking about concurrent, I'm talking about three or more. Are we very clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts? Any doubts still here? All concepts very clear?
Yes.
Okay. Geometry is a very good topic because you guys don't have to memorize anything. Did you guys?
Sir, it's also interesting.
Did you guys memorize anything until now? Or were you?
No, sir.
You guys have studied that sum of angles in a triangle is 180. Now you understand why. You understand the logic.
Yes.
I did not do anything. I just opened up something, and the entire proof was there in front of you. Did I write one page of proof? No. It was just how you imagine it.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes.
Sir, so the first you said you opened up the triangle to say that all the angles of the triangle equal to 180 degrees, right? Sir, so when you open that up, all those 3 points come in a straight line. So are those collinear points?
Collinear points. Okay. So once let me draw it again. So you're telling me I had a triangle. I opened it up. This is how it became, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when I open this up, you're talking about collinear. I get a straight line, I agree with you. If I am drawing points on this straight line, then they are collinear. But these points on the triangle, are they on the same straight line when it is an actual triangle? We imagined opening up a triangle to understand why those three angles may give me 180 degrees. There is another way I will explain to you in the upcoming classes once we understand certain concepts called parallel lines, etc., etc. But are the 3 points in a triangle collinear?
No, sir.
Right? That is the reason we can find the area of it. What did I tell you? If there are points that are collinear, can I find the area? When can we find the area? We need something that is closed. Circle, square, rectangle, triangle, trapezium, parallelogram, etc. Because they enclose something in between them, right? That is how you can determine the area. Length into breadth, side to side, right? Now do you get the concept?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Now we know that a line has infinite points.
Yes.
So then it has more than 3 points on the same line. So is that a collinear point?
Yeah. I don't care about how many points are there. There should be a line. All the points should lie on the same line. That is my only logic. That is my only condition.
Then sir, every line segment has collinear points then.
Correct. If all of them are lying on the same straight line, all of them are collinear. What is collinear? If I break up the word collinear also, collinear. You remember we did something called linear equations, simple equations?
Yes sir. Linear means line.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now you get the idea how collinear came. Break it up. All the points are on the same line. That is, they are linear in nature. If I give you a line and I say that there are 1245 points on the line, are they collinear? Your answer is yes. Is it clear?
Yes sir.
Yes.
The only condition is that all the points should lie on the same straight line. Period. Cool? We've seen concurrent lines. Now we're going to see something very interesting called parallel lines. If I say parallel, it is something that is very simple for you to understand.
Sir, can I tell?
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, parallel lines are lines which do not. So 1 minute. Yes, sir. So parallel lines are the lines which extend lines that are extendable infinitely through both the sides, but which do not meet which never meet. For example, railway tracks.
Very good. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyone with any other way of putting it? What you said is absolutely right. Let's understand what you said. Now, he gave an example also. He says railway tracks. Perfect. What are we discussing? One line, another line. Guys, you might have come across this term called a parallel universe. You might have read it somewhere in any book or something.
Yes sir.
Right. Now, in a parallel line, as he said, that both of them will never meet. Intersecting lines are opposite. Now, guys, if I draw a line, if this is a line that I draw AB, and I draw another line CD, are these two lines parallel?
Sir, I didn't understand.
I have drawn one line AB like this, and I have drawn another line CD like this. Are these two lines parallel?
Yes sir.
No, sir.
Someone who said yes, tell me why. Someone who said no, tell me
Sir,
why.
because they are not intersecting.
Okay, okay.
Sir, what, sir? Can you repeat the question?
Okay, if you can see my screen, AB is one line that I've drawn, CD is another line that I've drawn. My question is, are the two lines parallel to each other or no?
No, sir.
Okay. And
No,
why?
sir. They're not parallel.
Why?
Sir, because when we extend them both, intersects through line CD.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, the idea of parallel lines. Guys, you've been in a train, you've seen a railway track. It keeps on going, keeps on going, keeps on going. That means, irrespective of how much I extend this line, they will never ever meet. Is that very clear? Never ever will they meet. But coming to my example, if I say I start extending CD, cool, I start extending AB. Oh, they meet over here, right? This is a meeting point. That means they are not parallel. You just do not have to look at what is there on the screen. Imagine what happens if you extend it. If they are still not going to meet, they are parallel. Parallel lines never ever meet. Is the idea very clear now? Is the example very clear now?
Yes, sir.
Cool? No doubts?